Hey guys, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit of a controversial subject, and that is keeping records sealed. People do this. They buy things like this, which a friend of mine gave me because he knew I liked the Beatles. This is Beatles glassware in the box. It's never been opened. It's collectible. I don't know how much it's worth, and I don't care really because I'm going to use them, but sometimes we get excited about something that's promoted as a limited edition, and we jump at the chance to get a second copy and just keep it around for, some people say backup, some people say investment, some people say to trade. Most of the time that I've done it, I've traded the item for something else I wanted. And I think that's a valid thing. Some people will say by buying a second copy of a limited edition, you are robbing someone of the opportunity to hear the record. Well, with the Beatles in Mono, for instance, which is the first one I'm going to cover. Let me get that over here. This is my open copy. Oh my God, it's heavy. The sealed copy I would show you, but it's just going to look like this. So it's not too exciting. So yeah, I bought a second one of these, and I don't feel guilty about it because it was around for like 4 years, and anyone that wanted one could have gotten one. When I bought mine, it was towards the end of its run. I started noticing some of the singles disappearing, like Please Please Me and Sgt. Pepper. And I said, now's the time. Just get the box. It was $3.50, I think, which was still reasonable. And I didn't have the money. I really didn't have the money, but I bought it because the Beatles are one of my favorite groups. I liked the background of this release, that it was all analog and a lot of care was taken with it. I heard some of the single releases and I said, yeah, let's get this. So I bought it. I think I bought it from Acoustic Sounds. And a week later, they didn't have it anymore. And it went up to it didn't go up. It disappeared. And a couple weeks later, it reappeared as a warehouse find for $500. That's another moral thing we could talk about. But I was looking over the forum, and someone put a link to a Canadian website that had them on sale, and it was a deep discount. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like $250. And I said, oh my God, I love this box set. I'm going to get another one. And I came up with the money. I just put it on a charge card and I said, let me get it. I got it for $250 and I put it away. And people have been doing this since collectible vinyl came around. I mean, you can still find sealed boxes of Mobile Fidelity's Beatle box, that people bought hoping they would go up and so forth. So I kind of did the same. It's not a backup. I have the single releases as well. I wanted all the single releases. I wanted one box for me to enjoy as well. And I got this second box. So it's been in my closet, and let's see what it's worth now on Discogs. Okay. Beatles in Mono box. So I bought it for either $250 or $350. The minimum price it's going for, which would be a used, slightly, like VG maybe copy, is $600. The median price is $1,387.50, so $1,387. And the sealed price is $1,905. So that was quite an increase. And, I was right on that one. I said, this is going to escalate in value once it goes out of print because it's so well done. All analog, probably never will be done like that again. And it's kind of these conditions which will say how much something will escalate, and the number of copies produced and the popularity of the artist. In this case, it just happened to be everything at once, and that's what happened. So, I don't feel bad about it. And someday someone's going to get a beautiful copy of this. And I doubt that I'm going to sell it. Probably give it to an heir or trade it. I don't like selling records anymore. It's not my thing. I used to do it, but I don't anymore. So that is the Beatles in Mono. Oh, God, this is... So let's see. At the beginning of the one-step craze, the first one I bought was Sunday at the Village Vanguard, which was the second one, Bill Evans. And I had an AP copy that I really liked, really, really liked, and I still do. And I put this on a shelf for a while, and I did not open it. I intended to open it, but time went on. For some reason, I don't remember if my system wasn't set up at the time. There was some reason, but I didn't get around to playing it. And I didn't buy a second copy. I only got one. And it was still sealed, and it still is sealed, because I saw how Santana shot up, and I said, let me just wait before I open this, see what happens. So I have a sealed Sunday at the Village Vanguard, and I'm dying to open it, and I may, but let's just put this here while I'm talking about it. So let's see what happened with this. This one was 3,000 copies, so that's pretty rare in the scheme of things with one steps. Let me go up here and check this one. Okay. So the minimum it cost $100 when it came out, actually. I think it was $100. They're now $125. The minimum for an open copy, maybe in VG Plus condition, is $225. The median is $724, and the maximum is $957. So that's a lot of an increase in value for a sealed copy. So it becomes like, should I open it? Should I not? I could finance something new for my system with these two records, like a new component, but I didn't. So that's that. Then also on the One Step series, I did buy a second Simon and Garfunkel, and I ended up trading it. That's the only one of these super collectibles I traded so far. I was on Steve Hoffman forum. There was a gentleman that had Monk's Dream sealed. It had already gone out of print, and I made a deal with him to trade for Simon and Garfunkel. Even though Simon and Garfunkel was worth more money, we just did a straight trade, and both of us were happy. And that's kind of what I really like to do with these things, is pass the music on to someone else that is going to enjoy it. I opened my Monk's Dream, I'm loving it, and everybody's happy. I think he opened his too. So that's kind of what you should do with these things. Okay, so then there's this. This is the Mono UHQR, the first set of releases in the UHQR series. So, when this was announced, I immediately bought a stereo and mono. Immediately, because I wasn't going to get screwed like I did, being careless in ordering the Abraxas, Santana Abraxas, because I missed out on that. And I'm kicking myself ever since. So I said, let me get both of these. And I have a wonderful mono of the Classic Records version, and I love it. I think it's an excellent, excellent pressing and mastering. Bernie Grunman. And so I opened the stereo and I left this one sealed. I also left this one sealed because it's super limited. I think it was 1,500 copies. 1,500 or 2,500. You know, so that's sealed. I would love to open it and do a comparison, but I haven't. Let me see, Axis. Okay, so the mono starts at $309. Medium price is $549, and a sealed copy is $800. So another really big increase in value. These were $100 when they came out. So someday someone's going to get that too. I did the same with the second one, the Aqualung. I only did this with like 6 records, so don't kill me. This one, I forget how many it was. But it was more. Their second UHQR, they produced more. I think this one was 125 because it was 2 records. And let me see, Aqualung. Okay, I have my DCC. There's listed there. That's worth 170. Okay, so this one is not as valuable. This one, at minimum, is $80. It sold for, within the last couple years. Median is $302 and maximum is $404. So not quite the jump that others had experienced. But that's another one. And I got 2 more. Fragile. I was knocked out by this. I thought it was fantastic. I ordered a second copy. I knew someone would want it at some point, and I would be able to trade for it, something I wanted. This one was 7,500 copies. This is an ultra low number 74. Not that it matters, but there's that. I thought it was really, really good. Some people like some other ones, but I loved it. I was waiting for a great copy of Fragile. So let's see. Fragile, again, it's not a massive jump in cost. Minimum is $55, which is well below what it was released at. Median is $214, and the maximum is $350 for a copy like this. So, I might be able to trade someone for $350 worth of records. So that's, yes, Fragile. The last one I did it for is not out of print yet. I went crazy over this, and it's limited to 4,000, which I thought, well, 4,000, not that many. This is If Only You Could Remember My, If Only I Could Remember My Name, or If I Could Only Remember My Name, David Crosby. It was 4,000, let's see. This one is 1715, still sealed. And this is the last one I'm going to check. Yeah, so this one was released at $70, I believe. Minimum is $65, median is $101. High is $292, which is a little weird because I don't think it's out of print yet. So that's a little strange, but it's something that could become very collectible. I thought it was very well done. I did a review on it as well. And Yeah, so that's the last one. I don't expect that to skyrocket, but it doesn't really matter to me if it skyrockets or not. These are just impulse buys that you get excited about a release, and it's kind of limited, and you just grab another one and hope for the best. We're all guilty of it. I think we've done it at one point or another. I have done it, but I don't flip. I trade, and so far that's all I've done with these. They're going to be traded or given to my heirs. I don't know, but it's also something that concerns me sometimes, because some of these releases have pressing problems, and if you don't open it, you don't know what condition it's in, if there's two records of the same record in there, or if it's got noise or any problems. So there's that. If you ever did sell it, you would have to deal with that, or just sell it as is, as sealed. We don't know what's in it. It's your problem. It could piss off somebody, but yeah. So there's that too. But this is something that a lot of people talk about and feel very strongly about. I'm sure I'm going to get some slings and arrows, but it's something that I wanted to talk about. I've done it a couple times. I'm not profiting from it. It's just a collector mentality, and I think that's okay. So I'd love to hear what you think. This is Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.